could look me in the eye. It's all because of Jesus, he the reason I'm alive. I live by faith, by grace, you know that I ain't gotta strive. They told me, tone it down, I told them.
Yo, what up? I am Mattress Mac, and this is Tracy McGrady. The boy T-Mac is back.
And this is the Boat Parade. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, clicking that bell, commenting as always. And let's get right into it. Ryan, what are we talking about today?
So we are going to start our first of a series now that we're going to go on called Meet the Boys. These are going to be all Meet the Boys. We got to have like a song. Meet the boys, make some noise for the boys. Win up. Okay.
We could do the one, We Them Boys.
We Them Boys.
No. Hold up. We Them Boys.
Oh, we Them. I think there was some reverb on that. Anyway. We're going to talk about the Bucs draft picks. Today we're starting with from my hometown in Texas.
Well, he played.
Well, coming from my hometown in Texas, Logan Hall from Houston. I actually still have some friends that play the University of Houston, and which is really cool. Shout out Kyle Porter. And
there you go.
If you're watching, dude, your calves are still the biggest things I've ever seen in junior high. Remember, the dude's calves were like literally like this big, could dunk a basketball, and I remember thinking, man, I wish I was that guy. Anyway, Kyle, love you, man.
So as we talked about last week, the Bucs did the non-sexy thing and didn't make a first-round draft pick, but we think that it's the right move overall. Traded out of the first round, but they get in the 33rd pick overall of the draft. They draft defensive lineman Logan Hall.
Let's go,
Houston. Ryan, tell us a little bit about that. Just give us the breakdown a little bit of Logan.
Well, so Logan is 6'6", which is a great height. You know who else is 6'6"? Michael Jordan, 6'6". No comparison. Anyway, he's 6'6", 285. Now, I don't know how at your biggest when you played center for UCF. How big were you?
292.
Okay, 292. How tall are you?
6'1".
So this dude's like about your weight, but 6'6".
And ripped and not.
And ripped. I mean, you were ripped. Come on. Anyway.
No.
Anyway,
was not.
So he grew up in Oklahoma before moving to Texas, where he played football at Belton High School. Not really sure where that is, but apparently they're good at high school.
That's
anyway,
where Logan Hall played football.
That's where Logan Hall played. That's what I'm saying. In his senior year of high school, this is amazing, 54 tackles and 10 tackles for loss. So he's a good player. He's a 3-star recruit. And chose an offer from Houston over Colorado State, over Toledo, over Tulsa. And he had a 4-year career with the Houston Cougars and became a starter during his junior season. I think reading stuff like this, I actually think he's a perfect development player for the Bucs because he's got a lot of guys to learn from.
I feel like the Bucs have done a really good job definitely recently of doing that, of finding the right guys. Hey, who's going to be next up? Like last year they drafted I don't remember if he was a center or a guard from Notre Dame, like somebody like that. He's a great, he didn't play it down last year, at least I don't think, but he gets to play behind Ryan Jensen now and learn from that. That's incredible.
Oh my,
so on and so forth.
And it's way cheaper than trading for someone who has years of experience and money.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So he had a 4-year career for the Houston Cougars. He became a starter during his junior season. During his senior year, he was first-team All-Conference, American Athletic Conference, and he recorded 47 tackles, 13 for loss, and 6 sacks.
We love them 6.
We do. His size, length, explosiveness, and athleticism caused him to be a problem for players on the offensive side of the ball at the collegiate level. I think this is something important to note, and I think this is why they made the move that they did. The Bucs' run defense has been absolutely incredible over the past couple of years. Always one of the top defenses on the run stopping side of things. But then on the pass side of things, they're towards the bottom. And something that I think that they needed to be addressed was the interior defensive line. So you say, hey, Jared, that's a crazy take. The interior defensive line is Ndamukong Suh and Vita Vea, 2 of the best.
Right.
But Vita Vea is totally a run stopper, not necessarily a pass rusher. They have Will Golston, who's probably one of the most underrated defensive linemen in the game.
Fact.
So it goes back to what you're saying. He gets to learn from Vita Vea, Will Golston, and then if Ndamukong Suh comes back, now he gets to split reps with those guys on the interior defensive line and learn from them.
Yeah.
If not, then he'll probably be a day 1 starter, and then now we can learn next to Vita Vea or next to Will Golston or switch out with Will Golston, however they work it out.
Yeah.
So that'll be amazing. I think it's a great option.
No, I think it's an incredible thing. We're excited to see how he develops, and and we're excited to meet him as far as how he plays with this team. And I love what the Bucs are doing, kind of taking a play out of the Rays system. Let's develop some good guys in house, and I think
Just don't trade him away.
well, that's
like
what I'm
the
saying.
Rays do.
It's just if we can keep within baseball is unique, but if we can keep within the cap space as these guys get good, hopefully other teams don't see what we're doing and try and pull them away with these $20-30 million contracts, but instead say, hey, I love playing for Tampa. And that's one of the things that's important is cultivating an atmosphere of family and a desire to be a part of what's happening with the team in the city. And I think Tampa's doing a really good job. Brady does a good job at that. Obviously, the boat parades do a good job at that. And so I'm really excited, man. I think this year we have a long time to wait. It feels like forever till football season starts, but I'm starting to get excited already.
They're doing OTAs right now, so like that's if you really want to get a football fix, you can watch something.
Yeah, at least just like get it before your eyes so you can satisfy that till the season starts.
There you go. Shout out Logan Hall. We look forward to seeing you play and having a great career with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, man.
Thank you guys liking, for commenting, subscribing, and clicking that bell.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time on the boat
See
parade.
y'all at Ray J, man.
You know you can look me in the eye. It's all because of Jesus. He the reason I'm alive. I live by faith, by grace. You know that I ain't gotta strive. They told me, Tony.